You are listening to the VCast.
And we are here again. Hello, I gotta remember to start looking at the camera. I always keep forgetting. I'm talking all the time and I stare at the computer and I'm never looking at the camera. So hello out there in VCast land. We're back with another episode and I'm not even gonna name the number because I've been doing that for the last 6 episodes. Proud because I've been consistent with it so that I'm like trying to toot my own horn. But I don't need to know the episode. You know the episode because you're listening. And I'm here with my good friend, Senor Rich Carucci.
What's up, man?
How's it going, man?
I'm hanging in there.
Nice. I haven't had you on the podcast since I lived in the house in Patterson.
The safest part of Patterson. I never knew that part of Patterson existed.
That was a nice spot.
It was like hidden from the gangsters. It wasn't too far from the bad parts, but it was.
It was it was tucked, tucked away. It was nestled away. I remember when we went to go when we were house hunting back when we were happy. And we were looking for houses, and I remember we had seen so many of them. She's like, let's go look for a house in Patterson. And I'm like, Patterson? What the heck we want to look at a house in Patterson for? We're not going to want to live there.
For Patterson is a crack house.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, well, let's just go look at this and then see what's next. And then when we were driving there, the first thing I noticed was, like, there was 2 sides of the street. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a two-way that was actually a one-way. Mm-hmm. And there was front lawns and shit. And I was like, oh, wow, this is nice.
That was nice.
Yeah, then I ruined it. So now I'm here.
Listen, preaching to the choir over here. That's what we do. We're comics. We fuck shit up.
This is, you know what? That's what I've been telling myself is like, I sacrificed my life for comedy.
We all have. Yeah, no, absolutely. But you never have to grow up.
You have to come. But that, you know what? I wasn't going to do that anyway.
Well, you never know. You might be forced into that.
I felt like a puzzle piece. You know, no, there's a part of jail grew me up.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Jail snapped me out of it.
I don't have like, I got roommates. I don't fucking, nobody expects nothing from me.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything that I don't want to do. I do comedy full time. I don't have to go to a lot of family stuff because I'm usually working. So, as long as you're willing to tell jokes, you get funny, have a good time. You don't have to really.
Yeah, but it's for the love of it.
Comedy's pretty much ageless. I mean, you age out of stuff, but you'll always have audiences. You can always do private stuff, clubs, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're not going to do, TV, a lot of that TV stuff and shit like that when you get, sometimes sitcoms and stuff. But it's all about having fun, too. I got into it for fun. I never even thought about money. Not that I make a lot of money. I don't have enough to survive.
I didn't know you could. I always say that my guidance counselor failed me because if you knew how I was growing up, like, that's what I did. I was an attention seeker, had to put on a performance all the time. Everything was dramatic and had to be funny,
Oh, yeah.
But also the part of it, which is what I'm trying to teach my daughter because she's like my clone, is don't be an asshole. Like, you can be funny. Like, that's going to be your personality. You're going to get in trouble all of the time, and that's fine. Just don't be an asshole when you get in trouble. That was my biggest problem.
Get ready to be in trouble.
Yeah, get ready to be in trouble because it's not for everybody, and your timing is going to be terrible. Your whole, growing up, timing is the worst part of you because you don't understand the dynamics of adult conversations and shit. Well, and you just want to shit on things.
At least you don't get beat up like you used to, though. Like, if you acted up, oh, man, I went to Catholic school, the nuns. I once had a nun pick me up in front of everybody, buy my shirt, and punch me in the stomach and call me a motherfucker. She had enough of me, and then I was expelled out of that school.
God bless her.
But my father, oh, my God, him, too. He would just beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
In front of the neighborhood, too. Just like it didn't matter. Nowadays, you can't do that shit. They got cell phones, so it's a different thing. Some people get away with being assholes, but we didn't have the internet where you could just post so-and-so's a slut if you didn't like him if you were a kid, or post some fucked up shit or pictures. So it's tough nowadays.
Yeah. But you know what? I have a theory about why parents were like that. Well, because I think, evolutionary, right? Back in the day when parents had to tell kids things, it wasn't a matter of just like telling them what to do. It was life or death.
Yeah.
You know, it was life or death. If you didn't listen to me, you were going to die, and I'm responsible for your care. So I will slap the shit out of you. I'd rather slap the shit out of you than you get eaten by a fucking saber-toothed tiger.
That's part of it, but another part of it might be, you know, you think about how they ruined your life because back then you couldn't get divorced. You know, you got to get your shots in when you can. You're like, fuck, I'm married to your cunt mother. You're a fucking douche.
That fucking kid is just a reminder.
I could have fucking been in the traveling circus.
It's just a reminder that you're limited now.
I could be living on the fucking road, robbing banks, whatever. And I'm with you and your stupid mother. You know.
Yeah, that's true too, because that's a definite resentment that people have.
Nowadays they just go, fuck it, let's end this shit. It's not working. And you go, okay, and or the kid goes, I don't even want to talk to you again, and just leave, whatever. You know, back then you were kind of stuck in your shit,
and that's why there's so many damn abortions. Maybe that's what's wrong with society is men aren't forced to be men anymore, right? Yeah. Like that was a big thing. Like if you had a kid, that forced you to be a man. Like you had to.
Or you took the fuck off.
Or you fucking moved to Canada.
But if you hung around.
You dodged it like the draft.
Right. They couldn't track down. There's no fucking Maury Povich or whoever. And
holy shit. No, now you get tracked down. Yeah, I was going to say you get tracked down by your DNA 13 years later.
DNA fucking voluntarily.
Oh, my God. You know, I was actually thinking about doing it like a couple weeks ago. Because I had sworn that I wasn't going to do it because I'm like, I'm not going to give these people my DNA. But I'm like, you know what? I'm a felon. They already got my DNA. You know what I mean? Like, if they're going to frame me for something, they already got it on file.
No, me too. I remember when they first, when they took it, I was like, oh, this is going to change the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's it. Now you're just, you can't do shit. You really can't. You know, if you leave a fucking skin flake in a place, they're gonna find it and process you. Those fucking guys from CSI.
Yeah, I'm too old now. I don't want to fuck around.
Meanwhile, somebody hits my car in my parking lot and nobody knows nothing. I can't track any of that.
Dude, I reported my own car stolen the other day. That's how fucked up I was. And the cops came and shit. Oh, it's a whole fucking thing. So who the fuck knows? I'm out of my mind. I'm not too old.
When they figure things out, that's like a modern day dude. Where's my car?
Dude, they went to Burger King and checked the video camera because I came out. I was fucking had a rough weekend, and then I went to go get some shit to clean my car because I had this dude in my car that fucked it up. So I was gonna shampoo the fucking seats, and I came out and I put it in the truck, and then I went back into Dollar General, which was attached to the place, and I come out and I'm like, holy fuck, my truck's gone. And I'm like, they stole my truck. Oh, fuck, my laundry's in there. Oh, shit, my bed shit. My fucking wallet. I just put $100 bill in my wallet. Motherfucker, I'm flipping out. So I call the cops. This is in Saddlebrook.
How fucked up are you at the Dollar General?
2 in the afternoon. I call the fucking cops. Somebody stole my fucking truck. I called 911, flipping out. They show up. Cop shows up. I go, my fucking truck was right there. The fucking truck's gone. I'm kicking shit, flipping out. The cop's like, calm down. It's only your truck. Fuck, it's only your truck. Then I'm calling up to cancel my credit cards. I'm going fucking ballistic.
Oh, my
There's
God.
one black cop just standing there staring at me. There's another cop with all tattoos trying to calm me down. Then these detectives show up because this is going on for a little while.
Yeah.
I canceled two of my credit cards. I'm trying to cancel a third of my debit card. So the one cop goes, is this where you were parked? I go, yeah. He goes, great. Look over there, Burger King. The video camera's on your truck where it was parked. I go, great. He goes, comes out 20 minutes later. He goes, well, we saw who did it. I go, you got him on film? Who took my truck? I go, who? He goes, you. I go, what do you mean I took my truck? You're saying I stole my own truck? He goes, were you in the store and the Pep Boys, whatever the fuck it is? I go, yeah, I was. He goes, you came out, you put the stuff in the back of the truck? Yeah. You put the back down? Yeah. Then you got in it and drove away. I said, are you fucking it was on the other side of the store. I moved it. I didn't even fucking know it. So now the fucking detective goes to me, are you okay? Are you on some kind of medication or something? I go, what are you talking about? He goes, something's got to be wrong. Are you on medication? Should I get you an ambulance? I go, no, man, listen, I'm just under a lot of stress. I go, this must happen all the time. He goes, no, it doesn't. I was just like, holy fuck. I reported my own car stuff. I canceled my credit. I still didn't get the credit cards back yet.
When was this?
Last week.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That is
I was like,
fucking
oh God, now
amazing. What is the?
And I wasn't even high.
What are
or
you
drunk.
on? Yeah, he's like, what are you on, sir?
Right.
Stress. I'm on stress.
Yeah, I was dealing with a lot of shit. I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh my God,
I'm like, holy shit! I moved the fucking truck. Because then he was like, as he was telling me, he caught me on film moving it. I'm thinking to myself, because I was arguing with my wife as I was moving it too. That was another thing, because over laundry.
Yeah.
So I fucking, as he's telling me that he got me on film, I'm walking away from him and they're following me, and I'm doing it, and all of a sudden it goes, Reed, and I went, oh motherfucker. He went, that's your truck over there? I go, yeah. He's like, what the fuck? The one cop that went in to check the video was laughing. The black cop just kept staring at me like fucking dumb white motherfucker.
Oh my God.
And then the detectives were pissed off at this point because they had put out APBs.
Yeah. The best part about it is that you were sober.
You're not even hired.
They couldn't fucking do anything to you. That is. Could you imagine
drunk,
if you were high or something?
If I was drunk, if I was high or drunk, I probably would have just let it go for a while. Been like, I'll deal with this when I come down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't be in a rush to call the cops.
If I was drunk, I couldn't. Yeah, no, I would be like, oh well, that's on me.
But then there's always those YouTube videos of people calling the cops while fucking high. They eat edibles.
Yo, man, he stole my money. What money? The money I gave him for coke.
People calling for that shit.
Dude, I used to work 911. You'd be surprised the shit people call.
Oh my God, that's right.
26 years.
Holy shit.
I would have called myself on that one.
Damn.
Oh, he probably went back, just like they would when I was working. You know that idiot parked his car on the other side of the fucking... I would have been like, what a stupid fuck. I could tell when he called he was an idiot. You know, that's what I've been saying.
You have to get people that just think it's like 411. Like they call just looking for information.
Do you know what time the bus runs till? Are you out of your fuck? Is there school today because of the snow? Shit like that all the time. Oh, crazy shit.
Oh my God!
Can I barbecue in my kitchen? That was another one. I go, what are you talking about? Well, it's raining out, so I brought the barbecue in the kitchen. I'm like, what's your address? Fucking start a car over to this fucking idiot. If you light that barbecue, you're gonna kill everybody in the house. People have stupid shit.
Can I light this barbecue in my house?
I almost want to tell him, yeah. Sure.
Now, when you were there, when you were working there, was there other, like, how many people was there?
There was at least, usually, sometimes you were by yourself, but by law, there's supposed to be two of you. But a lot of times there was one. But no, during the day, there was at least two, sometimes three. But at night, there might be one if somebody's going to the bathroom or.
So you're all sitting together, and then is there other people, like, in the office?
Sometimes it's a small room like this. So there was like three stations, and then there was a captain's desk with a captain. There were other chairs. So sometimes, you're in the firehouse if nothing's going on. Some guys will come down and hang out, or people come to visit. Especially at night. And there'll be somebody sitting. There'll be a TV on. There'll be fucking. It ain't like Rescue 911.
No, what I'm asking is because, like, I work in like a call center. Right, I've worked in call centers forever, and the shit that is common with all call centers is the shit you talk when you're not on the phone, or after you get off a call, and you're like, "Oh, this fucking..."
Yeah. Or we'll have it on tape. Everything's on tape, or the other guys will be sitting there trying not to laugh, and you're like, "What?" Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, because at my job, they started complaining that we're like too negative. They're saying we're too negative. Meanwhile, we're just venting.
Yeah.
You're just talking shit about the people that you have to pretend you're being nice to.
Right.
And then when you get off the phone, you're like, this fucking idiot. Like,
I'll be good on payday. How's that? You want fucking motivation? You want me to be good? Payday. It's Monday. We're here.
It's Monday. The start of the work week.
It's Monday. How can I be happy? We're at work. I don't want to be here. I want to be telling jokes on a fucking stage. That's what you tell them.
That's why that shit I was talking about before about.
Oh no, I used to do the same thing.
Your shit's getting all messed up. I'm sorry.
I'm on the fucking computer from work,
booking
like the 911 computer. I keep getting in trouble. Why do you stop going on that? I'm like fucking checking out fucking Facebook.
You're lucky because I'm lucky because nobody tracks anything.
I used to get in trouble all the time, or I'm sitting there late at night and I'm sending out promo packages. I got all my shit out there, making flyers and stuff. Oh yeah, I'd use their computers to track down addresses of firehouses and shit like that to send stuff to. Yeah, I was the worst 911 dispatch. Well, I wasn't the worst. There was somebody worse than me, and I used to break her chops. She goes, I go, you suck at this. She goes, so do you. I go, but you try. Like, fucking, like, you give it your all. I fucking hate this job. I'm in it for the pension. I'm soon out of here.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be good at this.
Right. Please. They hated me because I didn't fucking. It's like a family. Like, they all do a lot of shit together. Firemen are great people. All those people hang out together. They hang out and do everything. And I just did it for a job. Then I want to go fucking tell dick jokes somewhere. Mm-hmm. So I was constantly, instead of going to functions, I'd be at, like, New York handing out flyers in Times Square.
Yeah. And you'd rather do it.
I'd rather do it.
That's how you know.
Yeah, no, please, this is like a sickness comedy. There's, for the amount of time you put into this shit, you should be making big money. Even if I was getting paid minimum wage an hour for all the work I got to put into it, I still would be making a living.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not like that.
You'd be on double overtime.
It's just not like that. You got to hustle, and then I'm finally, I finally got it to where I'm making enough, but it's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough to get by. Not enough like that, but enough to get by to have two roommates. Be able to drink bottled beer at home. Yeah. Nothing fancy, of course. And, put gas in my car, have a nice car.
But it's better than the grind.
It's better than making the money. I was making a lot of money working in the firehouse. Overtime was a lot of money. 50, $60 an hour, something like that. But I still would rather not work the overtime, would go do comedy where I would make nothing or, maybe $50, $100.
You end up spending more money.
I would get time off by working overtime. Instead of taking the money, you got an hour and a half for every hour you worked. I would build it up into a bank, and then I would use that to do comedy. So, I'd spend $500 in comp time to do a spot that if I'm making, $100. So I used to piss off my family, and I'm like, fuck yous,
Yeah.
I want to do this.
I know. I think that's, like it's different when you have a job and you're trying to do it and you have like a steady source of good income and you're trying to do it, because then I think you spend more money versus somebody that's trying to hustle from nothing.
Yep.
Your whole demeanor is different.
Yeah, I would say I'm going to use the money I make here to finance my comedy stuff. And I would do, because I would put a lot of money into advertising. I always booked my own stuff. So, I'd pump all the money into there. All my vacation time, comp time, personal days would go to take it off to do comedy. Fucking next week I'm driving 8 hours for a one-nighter down to Fayetteville, North Carolina. I was going to try to make it a 2-night thing, but I wasn't able to book the second night, and I didn't want to say no, so I took it. And I'm like, 8 hours there, do the show, sleep in a hotel, then 8 hours back right to the next gig in Staten Island. I mean, it's a lot of driving.
Yeah.
But... And it's, you're doing it for the love of it. Even the money isn't worth it.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking Austin spending money. I'm going on with nothing booked. I was like, I'll figure it out.
I hear good things about Austin.
Yeah, that's why I want to go down. I checked the list of shows.
Well, you got the mothership now. Isn't that Joe Rogan's place?
Yes. There's that.
Hyena's down there? Is that?
Gina's down there, but she's going down like the 2 weeks or like a week after I come back. But there's always people down there. Bobby Kelly is headlining at the mothership the weekend I'm down there, and Danny Braff is coming down with me, and he does Bobby's Instagram videos and stuff. So I'm hoping that slide in the mothership that way.
Yeah, I think what's her name? Chrissy Mayer was just down there, and Kiana.
Yeah,
I think they're in Texas now, but I think they were down in Austin.
Look, this is just the comedy that's there.
The Gay Enough show, I like that.
This is just all.
That's all Joe Rogan stuff?
No. This is all just the Austin comedy scene.
I was going to say, Joe Rogan has the Gay Enough show in his club?
What I'm looking at is comedywham.com.
I had a podcast for a minute with this guy. It was called The Comic and the Con. Mm-hmm. And he kept telling me to go do this Kill Tony stuff.
That's what I'm going to try to do on Monday. Next Monday, I'm going to try to get in there. It's sold out. Every show is sold out until the end of June.
And what is it, like a contest?
it's it's like a panel, so it's usually Tony and Red Band, and then a couple other comics. Like Red Band produces it, and Tony Hinchcliffe hosts it, and then they have usually 2 other comics, and it could be anybody. Like, you never know. So I assume it's probably going to be Bobby Kelly while he's down there, but what's his name is also down there. Oh God, I can't think of his name. Holtzman's Heroes. He's doing his show. Holtzman's.
Now, can you get on Kill Tony? Or
Yeah. As a comic, all you got to do is sign up. But the tickets are sold out just for people watching.
What do you do as a comic on there?
As a comic, you sign up, and then they draw. They draw names, and then you go up and you do a minute. You got a minute set to go up in front of everybody, and you do your minute, and then like they roast you. They'll talk to you about it. Like if you're a new comic, they'll talk to you about it. You know, they just fucking. There's a band, a live band that's playing right behind them, and that the head guy of the fucking band is, oh man, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. He was just here this last summer. Damn, I can't think of his name, but he's on.
And that's
there.
Red Bar, the guy from the podcast. That's
Red Band that used to originally did the Joe Rogan podcast. He was originally started the Joe Rogan podcast with Joe Rogan, and then he left and Jamie took over, but then he's been doing Kill Tony. Kill Tony's the biggest live podcast in the world.
Really?
Yeah, because they record it's a podcast, but they do it live.
That's great.
You know. So they sit there and talk
Good
shit.
luck, man. That sounds cool. I'm
hoping to get in it. See what happens.
I wouldn't even go. I was looking to go to Vegas to check out the scene there for a while.
Yeah, Vegas has a crazy scene now too. They got
Brad
like
Garrett's, Jimmy Kimmel's,
3 or 4 comedy clubs there now.
I got a friend down there, Phil, who does one-nighters.
I think Jimmy Kimmel's club might have closed.
Oh, did it?
I think might have. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it did.
I don't know. I remember when I told my kid I was actually thinking of moving to Vegas once. I go, hey, man, I'm thinking of moving to Vegas. You could come if you want. And he's like, Dad, you lived across the street from a liquor store and it almost killed you. He goes, I don't think Vegas is a good fucking idea.
He might not be wrong.
He's like, I'm not coming. And then I didn't go. Then the pandemic hit.
No, it's still open. Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club. It's still open. Yeah, there's a lot of comedy. They were just talking about that too. And Vegas has a booming comedy scene. But that website I was looking at was comedywham.com. It's for Austin, Houston, and Dallas comedy. And they have like all the shows posted.
Yeah, you should travel, man. It's cool.
Yeah, man. I'm going down. I was talking about it with a few comics, like just planning. Let's just go down there, check it out. You know, long weekend,
make it a trip.
right? Yeah. And one day I'm looking on the plane tickets, and it was $180 for a plane ticket.
Boom.
I was like, I'm buying this. Boom, and I'll figure everything out later on. And now what I got is an Airbnb. Check this out. Airbnb at a firehouse hostel. Right, so there's an old firehouse that they renovated and turned it into a hostel with multiple beds. I got a bed for $45 a night.
That's all you need. You're gonna be drunk anyway.
And I'm around the corner from the mothership. I'm around the corner, literally around the corner. There's a Gold's across the street. I can go shower there. Then there's the mothership. Then there's the Vulcan is there too. Then around the corners, the Creek and the Cave.
Just say that, the Creek and the Cave there, yeah.
And then all bar shows. Everybody has bar shows because there's so many damn comics. So there's just bar shows, open mics from like 4 o'clock in the afternoon on every day. So
that's fucking great.
I'm gonna do comedy and see if I do an open mic, and then just meeting people too. You know, you make connections, fucking start talking to people. Then they come up here, bring them here into the fucking dojo.
Absolutely. The dojo's a great place.
Go back and forth. Yeah, this place has been fucking so. It's so like it was so important, especially during COVID.
Yeah.
When there was nowhere.
I performed outside.
Yeah, and on the patio. I did the show you did was the show before the last show.
The cops came and shut it down at 10 o'clock.
Oh my God.
Douchebags.
We were like, we gotta go.
The cops are the thugs of the elite. Remember that.
Yeah.
I'm not against cops, but when shit goes bad, the cops are the muscle for the elite.
For sure. That's the one.
And some of them loved it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They came down and shut down so many. I was doing outdoor places everywhere. You see some of them, cigar lounges, strip clubs everywhere.
Dude, flamingos.
The
Yeah,
only place they didn't
flamingos
invest
going.
with was flamingos because that was, that's
Connected.
right.
That was
That's the only place.
connected. That was
but all
plugged
the
in.
other places I did, they came and shut them down, and they would threaten us with like fines.
So
Shut it down.
crazy.
Somebody complained about what? I don't know.
They can do it like that.
Yeah.
They don't even need a real complaint.
They were like, I go, the speakers are pointed towards the highway. Everyone's social distancing. Shut it down now.
It's going to be music playing out here anyway. Right? Or did they shut only the comedy down or the whole flamingo?
Well, no.
Oh, no, not flamingos.
They shut us
wherever
down.
you were.
Wherever we were.
Flamingos, they didn't shut down because...
But we were quiet. Flamingos was in an industrial area under a tent in the back. So there was a time the chicks weren't even supposed to be dancing inside because the fucking pandemic's running wild. Dudes don't give a shit. They're getting lap dances, getting jerked off. And
They're
then
using their panties as a mask.
The fucking cops fucking come to the front door. No, the fire alarm went off. That's right. The fire alarm went off, and somebody was up there, doing comedy in the tent. And all of a sudden, as I walk up to grab the microphone, because I'm doing the next set, everybody starts running. All these strippers come running in, all these dudes. I'm like, I know this ain't a mad rush for comedy. They're like, keep it down. The cops are there. The cops are at the door.
Oh, no.
And I'm just fucking, the cops are at the door. Then I start busting chops on all the fucking strippers that are out there. It's fucking great.
But that place was so much fun.
I still, you know what? The guy that owns that just opened a lounge that I'm going to be doing comedy at called Fat Bastards. It's 2 doors down. It's a fucking great lounge. They're getting their liquor license in a few weeks. But it's called Fat Bastards. Has amazing food. And the bar's open. That'll be a comedy spot. That'll be a Thursday night comedy spot.
Thursday night's such a good night for comedy. I got to rearrange my arrangement that I have
Well,
with the kid.
You got a good...
I'm doing every
Thursday night one you
Thursdays.
do is a good one.
I had moved it. Now it's Wednesday.
Still, that's good.
Yeah. Now Tuesday has a hole. We're going to do a second open mic here on Tuesday.
The one that you have is good. The one Crescenzo has at the Boulevard's good. Yours is good. And then I like that one they do at the City Lounge or something. The food's
Thursday.
good there. That's the
I
best
like
thing.
City Lounge. It's so weird because it's such a... It feels like it's not going to be good.
It feels like you're in a diner
Yes.
doing comedy. But the food is great. The guy's great. They run it good. They run it like it's a professional show. That's the thing. And by you, it's a good one. You get a real audience. And plus, the food's good.
The food's good.
You know,
Now
the
it's a
food-
Dominican menu.
Okay, there
Just
you go.
changed. Now you get some fucking chicharron
Chips
de
still go
pollo
all
and
the
shit.
time?
Chips is there fucking every Wednesday. He calls me. He's like, Vic, I'm not gonna be there this week. I gotta work. I got a gig in the city.
Good for him. I got to call him. He called me. I was on vacation in Florida. I never called him back.
Yeah. I love that guy.
Oh, he's awesome.
He started heckling me. I was doing the I did that Chick-fil-A so good. I don't like gay people anymore. And he was like, we don't like you either. I was like, you fuck. Completely threw me off. Because I was like, that was hilarious. But I got so mad that I was like, fuck, man. I'm trying to work on this
He's funny
goddamn
as hell.
this fucking minute. And he hates if you say anything to him when he's on fucking
He hates
stage.
it. Plus, he's at the age where he could be angry at everybody and doesn't need an excuse.
Yes, yeah. I like when he'll go into something and then if it doesn't work, he'll go right into his credits.
Yeah.
And then he'll just start listing off all the shit that he did, and it gets
He's done a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's done a lot of shit.
It's funny. He was doing America's Got Talent, and I was talking to him, and I think they flew you there. They put you up in a hotel. They gave you a little bit of money to eat with, but they didn't pay you like for a gig. And he's so old school. He's like, "Fucking, this sucks." I'm like, "What do you mean it sucks? Look at all this promotion you're getting." He's like, "They're not even paying me for the gig." He wanted the $200 a day for the gig. Like he's that.
Anytime he talks about anything, he's like, "What are they paying?" you?"
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was invited to a memorial for somebody. I think it was, and he wanted money.
He's old school.
He's like, "How much?" He goes,
Yeah.
"What do you mean, how much?" He's like, "How much for me to go to the memorial?"
Old school. Yeah, but that's why I like having him around.
Dude, I did a show with him. I picked him up in Edgewater, drove all the way down to Lakewood, and he keeps telling me on the way there, this fucking booker, I got a bad feeling about this guy. I don't like him, but I can't remember why, and I think it's because he fucked me out of money. So he goes, I ain't this fucking guy. So we get down there, and we get into the gig, and I go to the woman. We were gonna go get something to eat. He goes, let's go to the country club. That's what it was, some country club, and maybe we could eat there. And I'm like, oh great, now it's gonna cost me money. So we go there. It's not like it was like the lamest country club ever, it's like fucking potato salad and shit. So we get there, and I go to the woman. Is the comedy show gonna be is downstairs? She goes, it usually is, but it was canceled for tonight. You had to see. And we just pulled up and got out of the car. He went fucking berserk, got the booker on the phone. You motherfucker. Meanwhile, the booker had called us while we were on our way down there. He goes, I'll be there right after you guys. I'm driving now. Okay. So now
he called
this is where he fucked up. He should have never called the guy, because he called the guy, you motherfucker. You fucked me over, you piece of shit. I want the fucking money. The guy's like, I can't give you what I don't have. And he's like, you told me even if you had to go to the bank, you were going to give me the money, you scumbag son of a bitch. Don't ever fucking call me again. He fucking hangs up, so then my phone rings, and it's the fucking guy. And now he's not coming there. You know what I mean? I go, you fucking ruined it. He would have came here. Maybe you would have got the money out of him. I knew I wasn't getting money out of him. So the guy calls me up. He goes, wow, he's really pissed. I go, he's fucking flipping out. Yeah. He goes, tell him don't worry. I'll never call him again. Oh, that'll calm him down.
That's
right.
Tell him don't worry. Don't worry. Go fuck yourself. It's all right.
So then the guy goes to me, listen, I talked to the manager. They're going to feed you. You can have drinks, so I don't care if you run up a $500 tab. And I go, why the fuck would we do that? Come on. Yeah. I'm not going to do. So I didn't drink because Chips would have never went for that. I still had to drive him back. So he fucking flipped, ordered a little bit of food. I don't even think he touched it. I ate some food. It was horrible. And I was like, and I drove him home. He bitched for about the first half hour, and then he didn't say a word. I was like, oh, God.
That's fucking...
That was the last time I hung out with him.
That is prime Chips Cooney. When he gets mad,
pissed.
Oh, my God.
He was bitching so bad at Johnny O one time. I forgot what. They were arguing about something. And Johnny O said, listen, Chips, I just want to let you know, I'm not above kicking an old man's ass. Some shit like that. And Chips started laughing. But that's fun. Chips gets nuts, man.
Yeah. He does. But he does always have that old school thing. He's like, back in the day, open mics, they used to pay you. Right. It's like, it was only $10, but they paid you. Right. I was like,
Yeah, that's when in the 80s, when comedy was in the boom, and 100 people would come to see an open mic.
That's different, yeah.
Yeah, in the 80s to
nobody comes to see open mics.
No, till 1987, when comedy was having a boom there, like the early 80s to 87. And after that, it hit the wall. But yeah, people were coming out for all kinds of shit. You didn't even have to have that much material. You were hosting, doing shows, making money all weekend, shit like that. But, nowadays there's a million comics. There never used to be. Now there's more comics than freaking the massage therapists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why when I meet other comics, I unless we're talking about something else, I won't even bring it up. Like some people just dive in I'm a comic too. I'm like,
yeah. When I started, you would go, you'd say I'm a comedian, and they wouldn't believe you. Now if you go, I'm a comedian, they go, hey, they know 3 other fucking friends.
Oh, my uncle's a comedian.
Yeah, right. I'm a comedian too.
Yeah.
It's just,
forget about it.
I used to know everybody around here, like New York and everything, and now I'll see a festival and I don't know one person. I'm like, how do I not know one? I'm in the city all the time. How do I not know one person?
Yeah.
It's the Brooklyn Comedy Fest. Okay.
So many of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That open mic at, Kill Tony in Austin, so many comics show up that they make them wait in the alley, right? And there's so many comics that they started their own open mic in the alley, and they called it Alley Cats.
Alley Cat. I was gonna say, you leave it to comics,
and they shut it down. The mothership shut it down. They're like, it's not safe. You guys can't be doing comedy. You can't be doing comedy by the dumpster.
Why not? That's where you're gonna end up.
But I saw a video, and it was just like Walking Dead. There was just so many comics just walking away, and I'm like, oh,
everybody thinks their 1 minute is gonna get them famous, which maybe it will. Who the fuck knows?
Get you some work, maybe.
Who knows?
Get you. This is all about relationships,
and
egos. Yeah, relationships and the connections you make with people, and then you work with somebody, and they're like, all right, I don't mind working with this guy. He's reliable. He's funny. Everybody's funny.
It's a lot of people are funny. Kids. You got to get the cool kids to like you, like high school. It is.
Yep.
You know, around here, I'd say the Cellar is the place. The Cellar's the fucking, that's the mothership.
That's the
here.
fucking, yeah.
That's the one club. I would say here you got that. Then I would say probably Gotham in the city would probably be the next one since Caroline's gone. And then, I don't know, man, maybe the Stand might be the third in the city.
Yeah, the Stand is pretty. Well, that's another cool kids
Yeah,
table.
the Stand is the cool kids
That's
who aren't
another
ready
cool
for the
kids
Cellar.
table. Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
them, but they yes, absolutely. But then I I like the New York Comedy Club. I used to love that back when Al Martin had it. Now the other people own it, but that's not a bad club. And then everything else, Broadway and Greenwich were my home clubs, so I got love for them. I used to love it. I would host Greenwich Village one Friday and Saturday a month, both nights, 2 shows Friday, 3 shows Saturday, and they'd hand me the clipboard, and then I would get texts. And the manager for the club was Dustin. He'd be out doing spots, and then I'd get a fucking text. All right, TJ Miller's on his way over. As soon as you get there, pick him up, or any comics coming from LA.
Yeah.
Nikki Paris is coming. Put him up. Dean McDermott. I think that was what's her name's husband from 90210. Tori Spelling.
Tori Spelling.
Yeah, he was doing comedy for a minute.
You're gonna get fucking Tom Brady in there one night.
I'm telling you, you would have. Yeah.
Fucking, I like Greenwich. I like Greenwich because it has such a low ceiling.
Plus, it's like if you do crowd work, it's such an intimate fucking setup.
Yeah, it's
Greg Wilson was cool too. He came there, and he has a twin brother. It was freaking creepy, who looks like him. But I thought it was him fucking around at first because he was like a party guy hanging out. Not that Greg isn't, but just the guy. It was just weird. And then all of a sudden, Greg showed up, and I'm like, oh fuck, it isn't him fucking around. But
shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I love doing this shit though, comedy, man. Like tomorrow, I'm in Rehoboth Beach. Then Thursday, I'm in like Middletown. Friday, I'm Staten Island. Saturday, I'm in Boston. Fucking
all over the place.
All
That's
over
fucking,
the place.
yeah.
I've been hustling like a motherfucker though.
Yeah, I was thinking of like changing roles in my job or switching jobs to one that allowed me to travel. And then try to arrange gigs around like a work travel.
I know people that have done that. That's not a bad idea.
Just to get road work. Because that's where it's at. That's what I'm most excited about is to do comedy in front of another state, like a different people.
Boston. First time I'm in Boston's next week.
Yeah.
And my daughter's gonna see me. She's seen me once I think like 3 years ago. She saw me do comedy at some place in Brooklyn on like a fucking wild party night. But yeah, I never did comedy in Boston. I've been to Boston a bunch of times, so I'm looking forward to that. But I was in the Bahamas for 2 weeks. That was fucking great, man.
Yeah.
Nice ass resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun doing it, traveling. Trying all other states. Not just Pennsylvania.
Shitting on people in different states.
Yeah.
You have a way of shitting on people, but making them like happy about it. Where they don't feel like
I try not to be vicious. And if I am, I kid around first. But I also look like this, and I have no problem making fun of myself. Like I'm like,
yes, right. You make fun of yourself.
Look at it. Even after I do it, I go, look, give me a round of applause. Listen, you people all have like real lives. I got to go home. I got 2 roommates and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Toilet seat's gonna have piss on it.
You grew up in this life, right?
My grandfather was a comedian. I was a childhood actor.
Yeah.
I did some Chef Boyardee commercials. Then I was doing some off-Broadway stuff. And then I scored the Ed Sullivan Easter special. Clowning around with fucking Tiny Tim.
Yeah.
Tiptoe Through the Tulips
Tiny
guy.
Tim
Chuck McCann. Who else was there?
How old were you?
Lucy Arnaz. I was in, what was I, 7 or so? I peaked at 7. 7, 8, around there.
Fucking. Do you remember like?
I remember
it's like
some of it.
burn memories.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember a lot when I'm 7, but that's something.
We
that's
took
not
the
playing
money
with Ninja Turtles.
We went to Disney World, like white trash people. We went in a station wagon, 5 kids, 2 adults, and one of the kids' friends. So there's 6 kids and the parents driving. We drove. And I watched me on Ed Sullivan show from a motel, not even a hotel, from a motel on a black and white TV. But we had enough money to go to Disney World. This is so long ago. Space Mountain was just being built. That's how fucking long. We stayed at the Contemporary. I remember they're like, "What do you want to do with the money? How would you like to go to Disney World?" Because the big payday was the Ed Sullivan thing. I go, "Let's fucking go,
Disney World."
Yeah, let's go.
Oh man, do you remember what that was like watching yourself on
Yeah,
like,
it was
the TV?
a trip. It was a trip. I was in a hotel room. There's a bunch of us all around this little tiny TV, and I'm like, holy shit. But I remember when they filmed it, it was weird because we were supposed to be like climbing a tree, but all it was a piece of wood. But they had like whatever their fucking special effects back then. But when I watched it on TV, I'm like, wait a minute, that's like, I'm in a fucking tree.
Damn, tree was a
It was like a
ladder.
month off school. It was all week long, and if I cooperated every Friday, there was like a store across the street. I forgot where we were in Brooklyn, but it was like a hobby shop. So I would be able to get. I would always get one of those creature feature models that were glow in the dark. It was like fucking. They had like the Godzilla. There was a King Kong. There was a freaking.
What do you mean, like a
it was
a model?
you put together with glue. And it would glow in the dark. It was like a Frankenstein. So if I was good all week at rehearsal, I would get to buy one of those at the end of the week.
Oh
But,
shit!
Give it
How many
to me.
did you get?
Shit, I did a month, so I got 4 of them there, and then I wound up like after that buying 1 or 2 more. But yeah, I would got 4 of them because I would cooperate all week just for that. I'm like,
You don't got any of them left, right?
yeah.
You don't have any more, right? You don't have them.
No, I made my brother put them together too. I didn't. Well, I had my parents. My parents liked me for like a month while I was bringing in income. I was like, all of a sudden, like, they were cool with me, and I'm like, make him put this together for you. He's adopted anyway, and they're like, you put this together for him, and he's like, but he was smart like that.
Yeah.
So I was just like, strong arm. And then after I stopped doing the acting and stuff, I was just a regular piece of shit in the family again.
What happened? Why did you stop doing acting?
I didn't want to do it anymore. They had me taking tap dancing lessons
Oh,
and shit.
yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me. They're like, fucking, are you out of your mind? I'm in tights.
Yeah.
No, I had to go to Bonnie Blue Tap Dancing. It was in Hackensack, New Jersey on Passaic Street. Next door was a luncheonette. I can't remember the name, but they had comic books. So once again, they would bribe me. If you go to practice, rehearsal, then afterwards you could get a comic book and some candy. So I would go in there afterwards and I would hide my fucking tap dancing shoes every week. And then my parents, where's your tap dancing? I don't know where they are. They'd fucking, I'm crying. They'd call up the guy. They had his number. Phil, look for his shoes. The guy goes, yeah, we got him. We got his shoes.
Oh my
father
God.
slapped the shit out of me. What the fuck is wrong with you? Those shoes cost money. I don't want to tap dance, Dad. I just want to play baseball with Jeffrey and Bill. And Nancy, she plays baseball. She doesn't even dance. I have to dance.
They wanted that.
Nancy
They
was
wanted
one of
that
the
next
toughest
check.
people in the neighborhood. Yeah, I was just, I didn't want to do it anymore.
Where were you living at this time?
In Hackensack.
In Hackensack? What year was that?
Oh, shit. The 70s? 72?
So it was before we got to Hackensack.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up. The first 10 years of my
Where in
life was
Hackensack?
Hackensack on Pangborn and Anderson. You know the park right
you,
there?
You were in a little bit of a rougher area than me.
Yes.
I grew up by Jackson Avenue there. It was like all Italians when I moved in, but we had Spanish, black guys.
Hackensack was a very even then, like in the 80s and 90s, was very like a melting pot.
Route 80 kept us from like the real rougher areas. It was Route 80. Then you went up Hudson Street, and once you got to like Newman Street,
Yeah, that was a fun
Central
place.
Ave. That kind of shit. You didn't want to go there. If you were a white kid, they had the Fox and the Oritani movie theater. That was funny too on Main Street. And when I was a kid, you used to go there and watch Saturday morning fucking Kung Fu. And then you come out, and all the black dudes would be throwing kicks at everybody and shit. You're like, time to get out of here. Let's go. You couldn't go alone. You had to go with a buddy. And I'm going to the bathroom. Let's go. All right.
When I was a kid growing up, that theater was shuttered, but it was still standing, and it was closed. And we would sneak in. And I remember I had to be like 6 years old, 7 years old. It's such a like distant memory in my mind, but I remember being in there and looking at like how the screen was so big and it was really narrow. I think it was like 6 seats on each side or something like that.
They made it into a multiplex, and it wasn't a big building, but I remember the Fox, I think, was on the other side. I saw for Animal House when it came out in 1978 with the Hackensack High School freshman football team. We all went there.
Oh my God, what a movie to see.
Yeah, we all went there.
As a freshman.
And it's funny, the guy Otis Day that was singing, we had a guy, Marcus, he was a freshman, looked just like the fucking guy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we kept calling him Otis after that. Otis! Yeah, no, it was great going there. I remember seeing, when I was even younger than that, my father used to work in a fire department, so they would have, oh man, what did they call it back there? Cross circuit or something? They would have like Evel Knievel, closed circuit TV. That's it. You'd go there and they would have on the screen, it would show like if Evel Knievel was making a jump, that was like, now if you go and they watch a fight in the place, you paid for it back then. The place
closed caption.
The place paid for the rights to show I saw Evel Knievel, I saw Muhammad Ali fight, and they would do there, and then you all paid and you'd watch it on there. Just like if you watch an MMA now, you go to a bar and it's like,
I don't know why they don't do that a lot anymore in movie theaters.
I don't know.
Like I feel like that would bring people to movie theaters again.
They used to have porn in movie theaters. The Queen Anne movie theater in Teaneck.
That's where fucking Pee Wee got caught.
Yeah. I knew this guy that used to put music to the fucking porn. He would just put music to the porno flicks in the ones in Teaneck. That was his job.
The Queen Anne fucking movie theater. Wow.
Yeah, the Queen Anne. I think it still says it on the side of the building.
Probably historical.
There's probably a lot of ancient cum in that place. We can fucking clone fucking Thomas Jefferson now. We found his cum stain.
That was the theater that Clint had down in Dunellen.
Oh, that used to be a porn place too?
No, that's what I used to say. That it looked like the type of theater that you watch porn
it's like
in.
the type of theater where you fucking auction people off. I don't know. It's a weird looking place.
Yeah.
That whole town is weird.
Yeah,
we did a show in that bar attached to it. That was just some...
the same owner. That's the same owner.
It was just fucking... there was this black chick there that she
was there with you.
Oh, wasn't that hilarious?
Yeah, she was nuts.
God.
You handled it the best.
Just,
she loved you.
Yeah, you gotta kiss their...
loved you.
When they're crazy like that, you gotta show them love because everybody else showing them hate.
She fucking loved you. Yes, that was right. We were on that show together.
It's like, oh, God.
The food is great there.
I said, you look like Whitney Houston after she drowned. Because I said, you look like Whitney Houston. She goes, oh, man.
And she did it.
And I said, after she drowned.
Yes, that was fucking amazing.
She was cool.
That was a great...
But she fucked with everybody.
She fucking shitted on everybody. She was funny.
A regular.
Yeah, and she's a crackhead. So crackheads are funny.
They are funny.
There's a funniness to them that you can't match.
That's how they survive.
Yeah.
They're funny and cunning.
Yeah, funny and cunning. Yeah.
And fast.
Yeah, and fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hardworking.
Yeah, no. If it's
Crackheads
for crack,
work hard.
absolutely.
That's what they fucking grind for all day long. I know. I grew up with them.
Oh, yeah, me too. Back in the Jumbos days. Gotta get the Jumbos.
Like family members that were like, and then you were like, damn, how do you have this fucking job? And you work 45 hours a week. And you work auto body and shit.
And you're broke
all
the time.
Yeah, and you're always broke.
Saturday, I don't see you Friday all day. You somehow show up late Saturday night or early Sunday morning, sweating like you got malaria. Fucking, you're broke.
Hey man, I fell into that shit because we were hanging out with a friend of mine, this fucking this white kid that lived up in Washington Township, right? He lived next door to the mayor of Washington Township. If you don't know about Washington Township, it's one of the richest towns in Bergen County, and that's saying a lot because Bergen County is rich as fuck, right? So Washington Township, he lives next door to the mayor in a cul-de-sac where the main house is huge.
It's
and
in
then,
white neighborhood that when they don't have sidewalks type.
Exactly right. No fucking sidewalks. If you're walking, you are suspicious. Everybody's getting driven around in this town. And he had a driveway that wrapped around to the back of the property, and there was another house back there. And that was like a guest house, and that's where he lived at, right? And his parents lived in the front. The parents wanted him out.
Oh, yeah. That's when you have money and you just get the fuck out.
Just get the fuck out. And he was back there. When I first started going there, the cool thing was he had the gas mask, right, to smoke weed out of. So we would smoke weed out of the fucking gas mask. You take the gas mask off, there's weed smoke coming out of your hair.
Meanwhile, you're breaking
shit.
out like shit for that thing.
Yes, it's fucking disgusting.
Cancer of the face.
So we started out doing that, and we would always hang out there because that was a fucking chill pad. We'd get cases of beer.
When it was fun to party.
Weed, yes. And we would get girls. Then cocaine got introduced to the party.
That's it.
And from cocaine came Cook Up, right? How Cook Up got into the mix from, it was a mutual friend of ours who's no longer with us. God rest his fucking soul. He introduced the team to fucking
Want to
Cook
see
Up.
a cool trick?
Yeah. Oh my God. And then for like 2 weeks, I was a crackhead.
Yeah, I was about 20 years.
Yeah, I was. You know what it was? It was 2 weeks, and then I remember, because the problem with it is you get high and it runs out like that.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It runs out like that. You're fucking so high and then you fucking come down. You're so high and then you fucking come down. And then you run out and you're not coming back up again.
Yeah.
And you're like, after a certain amount of time, that high, when you come down, you'll do anything to go back up again. Like this when the desperation sat into my head and I had thoughts, when it was just violence at that time, it was just like, all right, well, if I rob somebody, I could, and then I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not going back up there anymore. And I stopped. And I luckily because I could have been on a fucking I would have been missing teeth for reasons other than not having insurance.
Now, did that kid finally get thrown out of his parents' back house?
No, he lived there. They fucking enabled him. Yeah, they enabled him till he turned into heroin.
Yeah, there you go.
Then he had to go to rehab, and he did a
high's
few
never good
rehab.
enough.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you're fucking chasing something.
I would go on couple-day binges, and then I always kept a job.
Yeah.
I would just disappear for a couple days. It was easier when there weren't cell phones. When the cell phones came into play, you had to damn near fake a fucking heart attack. Where were you? I was in jail. I had a heart attack.
And the thing too now is like, also you can't use traffic because I was in this crazy traffic. And they look it up like, no, you weren't. There ain't no fucking traffic. Shit's fucking clear.
Yeah, before cell phones, you had a chance to make an excuse. I'm not saying it was a good one because the longer you smoked crack and drank, the more intricate that fucking excuse got.
Oh my God! There's only so many times family members can get sick.
Yeah. Or
you gotta go help somebody.
Give your car to somebody to go get some, and they never come back, and then you gotta report your car stolen.
I had friends whose family members were fucking crackheads, and loaning them the car, and then we'd be on the mission to go find the car and get the car back, and for what happened, and motherfucker better not have sold it.
I had a friend that he had a trucking company with his brother, and sometimes he would, every once in a while, he'd call his brother up and be like, the truck is in Spanish Harlem, parked here, and then he would just disappear, and then whenever, a week later or something, he would reappear. His wife finally left him, and then he'd go back to N.A., he'd be like,
what is it about crackheads that make them so forgivable?
I don't know.
Like if you know a crackhead, if you are family members with a crackhead, they have gotten every courtesy out of you.
Yeah, they get a lot more slack than drunks get. Drunks, you fucking
for
drunk.
sure, right? Fucking something about a drunk that just
irritates,
hateful.
It's just like, God, because everybody wants to drink, and you're like, Jesus Christ, I gotta have responsibilities.
Oh yeah, everybody knows when to stop, and then when you see somebody that doesn't know when to stop, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I had a chick almost wanted to punch me out at the fucking Port Authority a couple weeks ago. I was that drunk. I was fucking drunk, and I went to the fucking bus station, and I remember being in line for the bus. I remember this chick start fucking with me, and I'm like, what is your problem? She's like, I'll kick the shit out of you. They had to put us on separate buses.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, cause I was like, fuck you, bitch. What is your problem? She's like, you're my problem. Like, no, I don't even know you. How am I your problem? So finally the bus guy walked up, and he's like, come here. Walked me right to the one bus, and that was waiting for the next bus to load. It was like behind that bus, and I was the first one. He goes, go on that bus. She'll go on this. I'm like, oh, fucking great. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Fucking see, that's a responsible thing to do.
Yeah. I didn't have to choke her out on the floor.
That's the first thing I thought of when I was hearing this story. I was like,
she looked like she might have been able to take me, and I was pretty fucking drunk. So I don't want to get my ass kicked in front of everybody by a chick.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. And I had to pee, and I would have pissed myself.
Is that how you go into the city, is bus? When you got to do gigs and stuff?
No, not for gigs, but I do a lot of radio, so I'll go in. But the problem is, like, I go in and I get there, I'll go early. I park in Hackensack on Hudson Street. I'll jump on a bus. And then when I go for the bus, I'll go to Rudy's in Hell's Kitchen. That's my favorite place in the whole world. And they're open like 10 in the morning. So I'll go there like 11 in the morning. It's called the All-American. It's a shot of Seagram's and a mug of beer, $5. Hebrew National hot dogs, free. So you sit there. I know the bartender. Yeah. So I'll go there. Last week, though, I went there. I had a pint and a shot, and then I didn't. What do I do? Then I order a pitcher. It's like $11 for a whole pitcher. This Hell's Kitchen where $11 is a beer.
Yeah.
In Hackensack, I had a fucking tap beer was $8 the other night. You get 11. They make their own beer. Rudy's. It's awesome. Greatest place. First place to have their liquor license after Prohibition.
Wow.
So I get the pitcher, and then I realize I got to be up at Compound Media in like 25 minutes, and I got to walk to like 38th or something. So I take the pitcher, and I'm just like whop, 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 whop. You figure it's not there.
Speed up.
Another shot before I leave.
Yeah.
So I'm walking over to the place, and then before I get there, I get a 12-pack and bring it up in the radio station because you can drink there. Mm-hmm. And everyone's doing bottles of whiskey and shit. So, you know, it's just
living the life.
I had a problem there a couple before that, though. Right before St. Patrick's Day, I was doing the Whiskey Wednesday up there, and I said, fuck it. If I go out there on a Wednesday and drink heavy, I won't get drunk Friday at the show I'm going to be in. I was in that Mama Wawa Social Club.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
Aaron's birthday, and I didn't want to, you know, you can't drink and drive on St. Patrick's Day. That's one of those ones where they're looking. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I'm saying I'll go to the city Whiskey Wednesday. I'll get so drunk that I'll be depressed and sick, where I won't want to drink Saturday. That was not going to happen. That was a mistake. Don't ever go with that thinking. But I got to the city early. I started drinking. I went on the fucking show, and it's Whiskey Wednesday, and everybody brought bottles. They said to me, too, at one point, they go, slow down, because I was just like, before the podcast was over, I just got up, and I went, and I must have went to I pulled an Irish goodbye. I just got up and just never came back. And I come to, I'm on the bus, but I'm in Hackensack, but I'm by Route 4 almost. I fucking missed the fucking...
You missed your shit?
I missed where my truck was parked, thank God. So I go, pull the bus over. I run up, the guy stops the bus. I get out, I start walking off the bus, and it's only like 7 at night. I fucking face dive on the concrete.
Oh, shit.
So I get up, my hand's bleeding. I know my leg is gushing out blood, but I have pants on, so I'm like trying to get up, and I'm so fat and drunk that I'm like, ugh. So I finally get up, and I start walking. All of a sudden, woo! I go, fuck. So, you know, some fucking 12-year-old cop pulls up. Like little one.
Stops you,
and
walks.
he's like, what seems to be the problem today, sir? And I'm like, there's no problem. There's no problem. I'm fine. I'm just walking.
Bleeding, that's all.
I'm just walking, and then I grew up in this town, and I'm just taking a walk, and everything's okay.
You give them the history, that's when they know
I used
something's
to
up. Yeah.
All of a sudden, boom, here come 2 other cops. I'm like, uh-oh. So I'm like, listen, what's the fucking problem? I'm not doing anything. And they're like, well, we have to make sure you're okay. You look like you're in peril. And I'm like, everything's fine. Now an ambulance pulls up, and I go,
You look like you're going to walk into the middle of Route 4.
I go, what's up with the fucking ambulance? And he's like, oh, there. I go, what's the ambulance here for? He goes, for you. I go, 3 cops and an ambulance? He goes, well, you're bleeding. I had a little cut on my hand. I go, this little blood on my hand. So now they're like crowding me. So I'm like by the back of the ambulance, and they got me like in half in the ambulance, and the people are. I go, whoa. I'm refusing any kind of medical aid. I wipe my hand on my shirt. I go, I'm fine. I'm fine. The cop's like, you urinated yourself. I go, is that against the law? They all looked at each other. They didn't know what to say. They all looked at each other. I said, listen, man, am I under arrest or being detained for any reason? And they're like, no. So I go, then fuck you guys. And I start walking, and now they're walking behind me. And I'm like, don't fall down. Don't fall down. And I'm fucking like, doing a Frankenstein. And I remember.
They gave you the field sobriety test. I was like, hey, walk away, motherfucker.
I go, oh my God. And then I remembered my brother lived like around the corner down this block. And I'm like, oh, please be home. I haven't talked to him in ages. I'm like, please fucking be home. Please be home. He lives in this shithole apartment. I knock on the door, and he opens. He's like, hey, what the fuck's going on? So I turn around and go to the cops. All right, good night, fuckheads. And I slam the door. He's like, what was that? I'm like, don't worry about it. Let's wait 20 minutes and give me a ride home. And then my phone wasn't working for some reason. I must have fell on when I had the phone. That must not have been my only fault. So now they're wondering what happened to me at the podcast. My phone's not working, so I can't text anyone, or I don't have a computer home. That's all I have. So no one knows where the fuck I am. It took me like a day and a half to get the phone fixed. I had to bring it to Apple. So finally, I get the phone fixed, and I see all these messages from people. Are you still alive? What happened? My wife was trying to get a hold of all these people. And I just put on Facebook, I'm alive. That's it. And the fucking the podcast was going on that I was on the day before. That's how late in the day, and they just started fucking dying. They're like, "Oh God, he just posted I'm alive."
Checked in safe from himself.
Dude, but fucking, what a fucking mess.
Oh man, when was that?
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's
or the
Day.
Wednesday before St. Patrick's
the Wednesday
Day.
before St.
Yeah, like a
Patrick's
couple of
Day.
months. This shit didn't happen a long time ago. This is like recent
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. No, that's right, because I forgot that story started about Aaron's birthday,
Yeah,
like around Aaron's birthday.
But you know what though was funny, because then St. Patrick's Day came, and my wife, she was like, "Listen, I'm picking you up to do for you." What are you talking about? She goes, "I'm not letting you drive St. Patrick's Day." She came, picked me up, drove me to the fucking the Wawa Social Club, sat there for the whole show, and then dropped me off at home. And then she was like, "Hell no, we cannot afford another DWI." She's like, "That ain't happening."
Yeah, good.
That's
Good
her
on her.
money she could get. She's like, "That's my money you're losing."
Oh my god.
That's what I love about comedy.
You live the fucking life.
Oh shit! I love
Holy
it.
shit. Yeah. I never get that drunk.
Really?
Yeah, I get, because I don't like losing control.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah.
No.
I don't like I'm you know what? I fantasize about it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I fantasize about, like, I want to just get so drunk that I don't know how I get home. But then, like, when the time comes, like,
As long as you're not driving, it's
I'm just in like alert mode. Like, I'm counting exits. Like, I'm looking at people. I'm looking at people's pockets and shit. Like, I'm always just constantly like, I don't know. My brother has this. He put it into me as like a little kid about always being alert. My brother's not in the service. He's not he's not a cop or anything. But he just always was telling. Like, when he sits at tables, he always has to sit with his facing the exit.
I usually do too.
You know,
I
like
will
he's
too.
he put this thing into me. So
I
like,
to have a back to the wall. I like to see everybody that's coming in.
Yeah.
But I like to drink a lot. There were times where I'll be with my wife. She'll take out the phone. She showed me these pictures. I'm like, when was that? when the fuck is that? She goes, what are you talking about? When was that? I go, those pictures. Who's those people? When was that? She goes, you son of a bitch. I knew you were fucking blacked out drunk. That was last night, you asshole. That was last night. I go, that was last night? I go, who are those people? Who are those people? Then there's a picture of the guy holding me up, carrying, like, fucking around, goofing like we're best friends. She goes, who's that? You met him last night. Yeah. That's John's roommate, Tony. I go, who the fuck is John?
Yeah, you said you were going to help him move.
Yo, she goes, Friday, we're going out with her. Who's the chick? That's his wife. I go, don't answer the phone. Does they have my number? No, they got mine. Don't answer the phone.
God.
I don't know who these fucking. Yeah, no, that's
fucking.
I guess because I'm older now and my brain cells are frazzled, but that happens.
I gotta do that. I'm gonna That's one of my goals.
Keep doing it. You'll have 2 30-year-old roommates when you're 59 years old. You'll be living. And I got a nice place in Little Falls, right?
Well, you have multiple rooms. If I needed to have multiple rooms, I would have roommates. Right now, I have a room and a kitchen and a bathroom.
You don't live in Little Falls anymore, right?
I still do.
Oh, you still?
I moved across the street after the fire. Yeah, after the fire, I moved across the street, which is the worst. If you're moving, don't move across the street because it takes forever.
That's fun. Now, you rent a room in a house, or you have?
Just a studio.
It's a studio.
Studio apartment and like above the stores.
That's better though. Having roommates can be rough.
Yeah, no, I rather have the studio for sure. I had roommates. We lived in Englewood Cliffs off 9W.
Nice.
And I had 4 other roommates. This is when I was in AA, when I was doing the program for the state, and I had 4 roommates. And we lived in a huge house. I think I paid $950, and we had a huge house with, like, when you walked in, it was a huge ceiling, and then there was a balcony with rooms in it, and it was the best. Like, it was fucking.
But did you have a cleaning lady or what?
We hired a cleaning lady. We all chipped in.
Yeah,
we all chipped in for a cleaning lady. Yeah, because the fucking bathrooms would be a disaster.
Dude, that's by me. Every 2 weeks I bleach it with a gallon of bleach. I just had a friend of mine come over, so I made sure I cleaned the whole place. I bought a mop because when I moved in, I was subletting, and the fucking place had a film. Like, these are young. It was only one of the young guys. The other room was vacant. I rented the other room for my kid for a year. I had to pay double rent. That's when I moved in at ventriloquist, because I had the 2 rooms and I was paying double rent. And, the place was just dirty for when I moved in. Finally, I couldn't take it. So I got a fucking broom and a mop, and I just room to room.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what my
Get nice and
roommates.
stoned and start
Dude,
cleaning.
I don't know what my roommates' rooms look like. I can only imagine. But the rest of the house, I'm like, nah, we need to keep this shit clean.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what we hired the cleaning lady for common areas only.
Right.
And then, so they would come, they would clean the laundry room, they would clean the kitchen, pick up around the living room, vacuum and shit, and then 2 bathrooms.
It's worth it.
And that was it. And it was, that part, once that got solved, when we were like, all right, let's all chip in $15 each, $20 each, a week.
Cleaning products cost more than that.
For sure. And then you have the lady, and then the first cleaning lady we had was cool. Then the second cleaning lady we had was a bitch, but she was so hot.
Yeah, there you go. That's my porn
God.
good
She was
category.
it was literally like a porno thing where you were like, how do you have this job? You look good enough where people should be paying for you to live.
You got to pull an Arnold Schwarzenegger on her.
Yeah. No, Arnold Schwarzenegger fucked the ugly one.
Yeah, he fucked the ugly one. He fucked the help.
He fucked the ugly one.
You don't get
But hey, you get what you can get, you know? Fuck it, man. All right, we got to wrap up because they're going to close this bitch.
No, thanks. Cool.
Let me go into these sponsors real quick. My boy Richie Carucci. As always, it's the A-Team. NJNYPoolTableService.com. If you're moving a pool table, hire the A-Team. They're the best pool table movers in the New Jersey and entire tri-state area. I know that because it says it on their fucking website. Pool table service, pool table moving service, pool table repair, pool table dismantle, all that stuff. I don't know if you know, I've been doing pool tables since I was 17.
I remember.
Right? So I've been in this business. This is one of my best friends. Him and his dad started this. Rest in peace. Fucking COVID took his dad out.
Damn. I think you had one in your house in.
Yeah, I sure did.
Yeah.
The one in the basement.
The wife get it?
No. I sold it before I left. Before I moved out, I sold it.
Do you guys get along at least?
Yeah, no, we're great. We have the best relationship.
Me and mine, I've been split up. Twice, 2 divorces.
Oh my God! Now she wants me to meet the new guy.
Oh, that's a rough sell. I had to meet the ex-wife's boyfriends a couple times.
Yeah, I'm really, really fortunate because, and I told my ex this. I was like, the only reason I haven't said it, I've known that she's been seeing somebody, but the only reason I haven't said anything or asked to meet him or gave her shit about it is because I trust her judgment and character. That she's not going to bring some piece of shit around.
That's because you have kids.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So
I don't.
You never have to talk to him again. You're like,
exactly. Yeah, but we
Best
do great co-parenting and all that stuff.
That's the
awesome.
whole thing. You always
I was in a roast battle and somebody said they call me the dojo door guy because that's all my wife left me when in the divorce is the fucking door.
Well, that's not as cruel. As
I didn't even get that. Yeah, but 18 pool tables. Give them a call. If you're moving a pool table, you're gonna need somebody to do it. You can't do it yourself, man. You're gonna break some shit. There's so many houses that we've gone to that we go and the table's laying on its side and the legs are broke, and then not only do we have to take it apart, then we gotta.
If you have
fix
money
it.
to have a pool table, have money to get it moved.
Exactly. If you're buying one on Craigslist, a lot of times you don't even need to. If you want to buy a pool table, you don't even have to buy one. Just go on Craigslist, go on Facebook Marketplace. People will just get it out of their house. That's all they want is for you to get it out of their house.
Hire somebody to move.
But make sure you hire somebody to move it. And if you're going to hire anybody, hire the A-Team, NJNYPoolTableService.com. We got Empire Sewer and Water Pipes. Are filthy, and this is something you definitely can't do yourself. They do residential services, commercial services, all your sewer and drainage needs. They got the snake with the camera in it.
Tampons out of there, those condoms,
all that shit that you've been
packets,
hiding.
Throwing in there.
All that coke you flush when the cops raided. They'll help you get it out. After the cops raid, I wonder how many times they have to go out to houses that after a cop raided, they have to go clean the freaking toilet because you can't flush a pound of weed at the same time, bro. You got to do it in multiple.
Coke, just hire a crackhead to get it out.
Yeah, you got to do it in multiple. No, then you just cook the water up.
I just
take the water up and start cooking it.
Yeah.
Listen, Empire, they don't do that stuff, all right? Just don't call them for that. Just call them if you need residential services, commercial services. You get a free estimate. You go to EmpireSewerAndWaterNJ.com. Call the professionals.
Call them. When you have sewer problems, you need a professional.
Yeah, and you need somebody that's not going to come and rip you off.
Yep.
All right? These guys are trustworthy. Trust me. If you trust me,
you don't want to have somebody who's going to pull
them.
some shit on you.
Yeah, pull some shit on you. These guys will pull some shit, but not that kind of shit.
Off you.
EmpireSewerAndWaterNJ.com. Call them. Well, there's a number there to call for emergency services, but I'm not going to put it on blast. Go to the website if you really.
1-800 holy shit.
And we got Combat Fitness Club. Boxing fitness studio in Ridgefield Park. It's right there on Main Street, around the corner from this young people's meeting that I used to go to when I was in AA up at the church.
That was a good meeting. That was one of the popular meetings.
Yes, that was one of the popular meetings. That's where I met. I met some chick. I thought I was going to get married, but I didn't, and then we broke up.
Good. Get married to somebody in
spiraled out of control. And then you know what? I spiraled out of control because she was with this other guy who was a cop, and I was like, damn, she's moving up from me. I really felt so insecure, but had I been going to Combat Fitness Club, I wouldn't have felt like a little bitch, like I was feeling.
Other chicks, though,
you know, I would have met other chicks. I would have been able to. I would have been. I would have been able to defend them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be getting punked out for parking spots.
You don't have to worry about domestic violence charges because the chicks you meet there will be able to handle themselves.
Exactly. Yes, it'll be training. It'll be sparring. It wouldn't be domestic abuse. It'll just be sparring. But you can get. It's a personal training facility. You can train with professional boxers. All right. Dane Guerrero just made his pro debut last month on April. So Combat Fitness Club, 186 Main Street in Ridgefield Park. Go to their Instagram. It's combat_fitness_club, and you can sign up for training. Get your free session. If you call him up and tell him that you heard about this on the VCast, I'm pretty sure he'll give you a free session.
You get in shape
right?
still
if he
before
I'll pay
summer,
for it.
Right? You can still get in shape.
You can still get in shape. There's still time. That is right. Good fucking point,
Make sure
Rich.
no one could choke you out in a subway.
If you're going down to DJ's in Belmar, make sure you go through your 8-week sessions. Get your 8 sessions before you go down.
We have a special Guido repellent fucking class for the Jersey show.
Oh, hell yeah. Combat Fitness Club. Go get your personal training and small group session today. That is it. My man, Rich Carucci.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Good luck.
And thank you for tuning in. I will see you later.
You're listening to my dad of the VCast.